Oh, hi, too. And welcome back. To the fairy circle. I need to check something real quick, but it is Aito. Your Moth Fairy Guide to Magic Fantastical Worlds. Okay. Wait, hold on. We might have a Deltarune ARG update that I didn't hear about until literally like 10 minutes ago. Okay. Mute me for 10 minutes. You don't want Deltarune spoilers. Or until the gameplay starts, I guess, on screen. Damn, I'll leave it on this. Until then. Alright, so, did not know until just now. After the Chapter 5 release date announcement newsletter went out on the 9th, people who were still in the running for the getting emails related to the ARG, got emails. The email title was "Until Next Time." Both the subject and main body listed "What about next time?" with it linking to the thank you thing from before. But the query was changed apparently. Let's see. Let me. Okay. See, the page's title was updated interim results. Okay, the question was, where will it take place? Here. I'll put the image in chat. So anyone who wants to not see it can just choose not to click on it. But this was an image that was given. So the question was, where will it take place? Submissions that said the lake, the shore, or under the lake got that image. And the response, ding, 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 this is it. You only need to see her once and you'll move on. People who said anything about the festival said, that's what you want. Or they got the response, that's what you want, isn't it? Candy, apples, square dancing. That's what all of this was for. Well, it was always going to be this way. The only people that walk this path are those who have their face so close to the road they can't even see where they're going. But, well, if we're lucky, maybe there's a chance you'll still get lost along the way. And if you said anything about the Ferris wheel, the response was, you want to see them together so badly. You want to see those red eyes dance. Even so, it's wrong. Everything about it is wrong. But what good is it for me to say the heart does what it does? So don't worry, you'll make it. You always do, don't you? And a bunch of other responses to basically any other place relating to the Dark World or Flower King, which is Asgore's flower shop or Castle Town or whatever. Got the response. I have some bad news for you. No, you'll figure it out yourself. If you said the graveyard, anything about the graveyard, you got the response. I get it. If you hit the grave, you might reveal a secret staircase, and then gripping the edge of the coffin. Maybe not, but at least you came up with something interesting. Hee hee hee. It's all the reference. If you said hospital, you got the response. I get it. She feels a little under the weather, and the whole thing is called off. Maybe not. Anything about the diner or Icy's pizza? Got the response. I get it. Noelle cooked some dough, and they're sitting together, chewing silently without a word passing between them. Maybe not, but at least you came up with something interesting. Brought up the church. Got the response. I get it. The two of them looked at the altar and realized that it was shattered. Noelle feels helpless and then realizes maybe not, but at least you came up with something interesting. If you said anything about Stans or Papyrus, it said, no way. Have you seen that? Have you seen that guy? If you put where the forest would grow or the forest or wherever, got the response, there are trees, sure, but that could be anywhere. If you mention roots, you got the response, roots. What, you think she's going to eat carrots or something? There were two responses, beyond the setting sun and at the highest peak one can dream of. They got the response. Couldn't you choose some place a little more local? Picked her. The response is anything about Noelle's house. Got the response. Wouldn't you want it to be someplace different? Anything about the shelter or the depths or anything like that? Got the response. Is that really what you're hoping? The Tropic of Love was one thing someone said, and it got the response. You really think so? People gave anyone who gave responses about a specific time got the or answer about a specific time got the response. It's where, not when. Try to keep up. Brutal. Fair. If you said anything nice, like with her friends, it just said "aw." If you tried to be smart with it, it just got you got the response. Try and answer. Things like at World's Edge, at Shadow's Edge, stuff like that, implying that at the end of the game, you didn't learn anything from last time. Similarly, other similar things like Ice Palace or the Roaring got not at all. Anything super vague got the response. You know, you have to be more specific than that. Someone sent nowhere and got the response. That's not what the question is about. Some responses. Next to the love in my embrace when I see her again by my side when we first laughed together with me at the top of the Ferris wheel with me when she forgets Chris was even a person before me at the wedding. All of those got the response gross. Three responses or three answers. They got the same response. Her eyes were closed. She saw nothing. We'll find out soon enough. It was the first time she smiled. Got the response. I don't think you understood the question. Someone said inside the world's egg and got the response. What? Some responses that got the same or answers that got the same response. In a loved one's embrace, in my heart, inside her soul, in her heart, with a heart, open or less than three inside them. Got the response. Would they really fit in there? Answer was Susie. Got response too late. Someone put shelter but put J instead of H, and then it just responded with that, but with a question mark at the end, which is funny. Someone typoed and said meant to say field of pink and gold, but they put a D instead of an F, and it just said dealed. Basically any typo just got the typo sent back with a question mark. Yep. Boop, boop, boop. Someone said, just said Deltarune and got the response, but of course. Someone said the place where it snowed and got the response. You know that isn't until later. Someone said Mount Fuji and just got the response no, but they put Mount Fuji in Japanese and gotten the response no in Japanese, which is fair. Anyway, that's the update. Deltarune tomorrow. Let's play a game. Let's play something else until then. Anyway, welcome back to Summon Night Swordcraft Story. Congrats, Lemon. I'm being first people, and thank you for the daily dues. Welcome. Your lurking goes well. Also, I'm glad you like the opening song. It is Click Clock Woods, specifically the summer variant from Banjo-Kazooie, but in the Ocarina of Time sound font. Alright. We need to go deeper into the ruins. Or not the ruins, the labyrinth. Same thing. Thank you for the daily news, Melkor. Welcome, welcome. You just missed the very short Deltarune spoiler talk. Boop, boop, boop. I did get a new sword off screen, but BT dubs. I feel like, to be fair, if you haven't played any Deltarune, it wouldn't have made sense anyway. I didn't like go into any detail. I very much talked about it in a you know what this is kind of way. So, but you know, chapter 5 tomorrow and all that. Deltarune tomorrow, as the kids say. Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Ow, stop. Die. Guys have so much health. So much health. Bottomless cup. Put some fucking pants on, weirdo. How about I don't deal with that, actually? Oh, okay. Takes a lot to knock that guy out of the air, apparently. But I still won, so fuck you. What is this? Medkit. Nice. How about water? So it is the N64's 30th birthday today, and I was debating switching to some N64 games last second, but I felt like it would probably be better if I had actually planned something, so I would just try to remember for next year. I do want to get better about remembering when that stuff happens and planning out short little things. But I always forget until my reminder goes off the day before. I don't want to deal with any of this, actually. But I'm gonna have to deal with it a little bit. Bam, okay. Level up. We're so strong. I'm about the same level as Mimsy's Fuecoco. Unless Mimsy has played more off stream, in which case, no, I'm not. Wop, wop, wop. Oh wait, what am I doing? Well, it's whatever. I don't feel like wasting magic now that I've already killed one of them. Don't punch me, perfect cell looking ass motherfucker. Nice. Easy peasy. What is down here? It is a chest. It has a Flotsam potion. Cool. Heat sink. I don't really need more fire. TBH. But I guess I'll take anything you have to give me. Cooling van. Small tinder. A secret door. Has 2 chests. Flotsam potion. And a Flotsam potion. Wow, I have a lot of those. Boy. HP and MP recovered. It's locked. What do you mean? Do I not have... Didn't I get a key? Just in the last stream. Key to Labyrinth floor 28. What floor am I on? I don't even know. Die. Bow, bow, bow. Not sure why I fought them, but I did. Yeah, I guess it's a dead end. I need to go back to the teleporter and go to floor 28. Bow, bow, bow. Stop. I don't think there's a way to check my floor just like normally, so... Damn, we have 11 more. We have so many usages of Aqua Tornado. No, stop, die. Did get a cup out of it. Did I say red pincher? What does that mean? The crab? Yes, it is in fact a crab. Hi, crab. Goodbye. Ow. Right, ow. I mean, I slightly bumped the mic. Alright. Time to go on a quest for... I didn't do shit. We were so spread out. Ow. Time to go questing for the teleporter. I don't remember where it's at. It couldn't be too far. I don't think we went down that many floors. There it is. Cool. Okay, so tell me, what floor am I on then? Hiya! Stop. Pepper breath. Guess we could teleport out and go get a full heal while we're at it. Okay. I was on... Okay, this is 34 or 31, so we need to go back up. Or start at 26 and go down 2 floors. I don't really know. Either one works. Okie doke. Doopy-doopy-doopy-doopy-doop. All right, let's go rest our weary bones. I don't think Shio has bones. They're a spirit. But, you know, it's the thought that counts. All right. Let us probably just go 31 and go up. In some cases, it's easier to go up than it is to go down in these. I'm not in that much of a hurry or anything. Hi. Oops, that is not what I meant. I guess we're doing a water sword. Wow. Bam, 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 bam. Fucking Zabuza. Let's see. Hi. Oh, no, I didn't. Shit, I hate that you can't hit L to go back on the little menu at the bottom. There we go. Cool. I'm at 29 right now. There we go. Alrighty. I think this is 28. It's either 29 or 28. Should be a door here that I couldn't open before if it's 28. Bow. Chi Willikers Batman. Blue is really OP in the labyrinth. Thank you, Equation, for the 35 stream streak. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. And for the daily dues. Bow. Okay. Bow. Fucking stop. Cease. Gotta level up. So that's something. It's interesting that once you get to a certain level, you just start getting 2 skill points to allocate every time instead of 3. There is not a door here that I see. Come at me, bitch. There is a secret door, unless this leads to another door. Summon Charm. I think that makes enemies spawn more often. Okay, I'm gonna assume that this is 29 and I miscounted then. Bam. Okay. Bow. Fuck you, die. let's get to that fucking staircase. Alright, is there a secret, or not a secret door? Is there a door here I couldn't open before? I don't see one. How am I fighting? Normally. I still have 2 aqua tornadoes. This guy might not take much from it though, because he is holding an anchor, which makes him strong against water inherently. Unless... is this floor 28? And we already did this last time and I just forgot. You're the day that is Ray. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Seems like it. I don't see any doors that we can't go into. Cool. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, I guess I'll just go to 26 then. And teleport out. I guess I just forgot. Oh, that means we're ready to go to the next area. Well, take that, losers. Who the fuck is the teleporter? I'm trying to walk and not run, so hopefully we get less encounters. I don't know if it's actually helping. I feel like we're getting them technically less often, but like we're getting the same distance wise. Oh, I didn't kill. Rip. That's the secret door. Where's the actually? Oh, there's the teleporter. Gotcha. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to my room and craft something and sleep. And I don't know. Go to Fort Marina, I guess. Whee. Okay. Did I get a new axe type? Oh wait, I need to make materials first. Got some new weapon type off screen that I couldn't craft. So much fire and electric material. New technique for the axe. I'm just making it just to make it, honestly. Martial axe. Marshall Lee. Isn't that the AU gender swap AU version of Marceline? Ooh, nice. Alright. Let's go learn a new technique. And then we're off. Marital axe. Happy Pride. New axe type, sure. I'll craft it when I get home. So hello, Afro, welcome home. Alright, to the boat. Hi. Hello there, are you ready to go? Let's go. Alright then, but let me explain our quest before we get going. Okay. Our destination is Fort Marina. You've heard of it, haven't you? No. I don't know. I'm a little embarrassed. It's okay. Anyway, the origin of Marina can be traced back 200 years and... I don't think I need to know the complete history of the place. I see. He looks disappointed. Marina was conquered by the Deglayans. In order to keep control of the area, they established a military outpost. This outpost is known as Fort Marina. Or Marana. Oh, I've been reading it wrong. I thought it was Fort Marina. That was very long. And now we're heading off to Marana, aren't we? That's right. I've received some information that the Gold Guild sells weapons to Deglaya. I'd like to investigate this further and determine the guild's involvement. That's why we're going. But how does this relate to avenging Erexa? You'll see later on. Now, we must be off. You hear someone coming? Oh boy. Young master, wait, please. Hi, Varro. Thanks for coming. Thanks for everything the other day. Hey, Sakura, I'm coming with you. If this problem was caused by something the Gold Guild did, then the blame falls on me. Okay, you may come. What? You sure it's okay? Mr. Nigel, I would like you to tell Varro's father, Libody. Livity? Libody? That his son will be fine with us, so now please excuse us. Okay, let's go together. Wait, Master Sakura, young Master Varro. Fort Mirana. Is this the same kind of ship that Braun has? Yeah, it's rare to find a ship that with a workshop inside. Alright, we'll be inside of Mirana's docks fairly soon. Mm-hmm. They found us. What's wrong? That's a Deglayan patrol boat. Patrol boat? It's a ship that patrols the waters near the Deglayan border. Usually you don't see these ships on this route, which means there's something unusual going on. That's it. What are we gonna do? They found us, haven't they? Yes, but fortunately the fort's right over there. It's not too far to swim. No way. You expect us to swim? Yes, so what? What about Shio? See? You're already floating in the air. That's not the same. Don't tell me that you don't know how to swim. My weapons will rust. Wait a minute, my weapons will rust if I swim with them. You can't swim? Yes, I can. But and there's your problem. Weapons and tools will be alright if you can take care of them later on. Or are they gonna get rusty with just a little water? You forging substandard weapons? You're always so sarcastic. I understand. I'll swim. Thanks. Can I count on you too? Try to reach the fort while I lure away the patrol boat, okay? Sure. I guess we made it. You alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Are you okay, Shio? Yes. You're so kind to ask, Master Praito. I don't see the Gold Guild ship docked here. That means... Should we ask the person in charge? Hey, Varro. What? Well, don't you think it'd be faster to ask for the person in charge? You're sharp. Alright, we'll be up there. Or we'll head up there. Why? Person who runs the fort must love high places. If you say so. Into the dungeon we go. Okay, I walked up here to take a picture, but I didn't actually know what that was going to do. These doors are not locked despite having large keyholes on them. Minifan. Striker. Alright, die. If it's the Gold Guild, it's just like an electric place, probably. Die. Okay, well, they're not very strong. TVF. Alright, let's see. Minifan. Conductor Rod. Alright, we're gonna use Aqua Tornado to get through some of these earlier fights. That much faster. Is that a squid with like a caution cone hat? An electric caution cone hat, even. Oh my god, he's got Pikachu's neutral B from Smash. Alright. Let's go. Alright, well, following the right wall, as I do. Hello. Bonk, bonk. Kicker potion. That's one of the weaker ones, isn't it? Hello. Hey, Varro. Hey, Varro, have you found him yet? Not yet. He must be on the highest floor. Yeah, maybe. By the way, I wonder how Master Sakura's doing. I don't think we have to worry about him. He is a craft lord, remember? If we're okay here, then there's no way he could be in danger. He'll be fine. You're right. I can't imagine that he's in danger now. I think he's reached the port by now. We should go there then. Should we? I'm just going to keep following the right wall and it'll take me where it takes me. Alright, motherfuckers. I'm going to walk backwards towards you. And you're going to die. You didn't die. I don't really appreciate that. I'm going to be super honest. I'm going to be really real about my feelings right now. 1224, one more experience. Come on. It would have been perfect. Deltarune's literally tomorrow. I don't want Christmas Eve. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Oh, well, we're doing this instead. Oops. Ba, 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 ba. Bam, bam, bam. Hiya. 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 Okay, wait. Hiya. Hiya. Okay, wait. Oh, I didn't see that staircase for a sec. I was like, where the hell did Varro go? He just walked into a dead end. Back with egg fried rice. What is Christmas mentioned? I got 1224 experience. And I was upset that it wasn't one more because, you know, Deltarune tomorrow and all that. Now, boop, 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 boop. Really missed Christmas, exactly. Again, 1224. Well, you know what? Actually, maybe it makes sense because Deltarune's tomorrow, and 1224 is the day before Christmas. So, you know what? Yeah, I guess it kind of works, actually. Alright, game. I see you. Level up. Oh, thank you for 10 months of being subsquibbled. Double digits, only 126 months until the number. Trade Moth. Hells to the yeah. Thank you for 10 freaking months of being freaking subscribed. It's freaking crazy. 4 parts. 4 parts. Damn it, I was hoping for a third one. Everyone knows everything's funnier if you say it 3 times. Jumper. Don't jump at me, mister. It jumped at me! Oh, this one's gray. He's monochrome. Oh, he's got like little yellow, the yellow line eyes, like black mages from Final Fantasy. That's cute. Also, yes, it's true. You are trapped here, so you're guaranteed to get to 136 months eventually. Bow, bow, bow. Golden Magatama Conductor Rod. Alright, this is our last Aqua Tornado. Noise! It worked well, though. I wish I had an amulet. Do I have an amulet? No. And it's not worth buying them, TBH. I'll just deal with the fights, I guess. I have a lot of potions. Oh yeah. We got poppers, we got jumpers. Okay, they're really not that bad, actually. It might be a little, just a tiny bit OP for this area. Red Lantern. I'm not really a fan of Green Lantern stuff. I've never like read it, any of it, or watched any of it, or whatever. But there's a song by Kirby Crackle called Ring Capacity, which is about Green Lantern stuff, and it's a damn good song. So, you know, sometimes I see stuff about color, I don't know, insert color followed by lantern, just makes me think of that song sometimes. A chest. Bow, bow, bow. Ow, fuck off. Stop. Stop. Die. Ow. Oh, wait. Ow. There's the ouch. No. Ah, stop. Okay. It does require you to actually pay attention to how often you swing your sword. Having to have proper timing in an action game, disgusting. Bolt Striker. I like these purple ones because they feel like the purple that you would see from like a mechanical looking Heartless. Ooh. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Honestly, these guys could probably be Heartless too. Ooh. 4 parts. We're getting a lot of electric stuff, which I don't need. TBH. But I guess maybe it'll pay off sometime later. Maybe there'll be a weapon I do want that needs it. Or not. Either way. I guess it doesn't hurt to have too much, really, but I'd rather these items be giving me like more wind and water, because we don't have as much of that. If I were a Heartless, what my design would be, I have not. I think I would be kind of like the Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask version of fairies, where they're like a little ball, but instead of being a ball of light, it'd be a ball of like dark mist, kind of like how Ghastly from Pokemon is, but with little fairy wings. Would I spawn? Where would I spawn? Probably Neverland, yeah. It just makes the most sense. If I were gonna spawn in my favorite Disney movie, it would be Emperor's New Groove, but I would want a design that actually fit the area. I was gonna do that. I don't know what I would be for that world, so. I probably have to lean more into like the moth thing and appear out in like the jungle area. Boop, 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 boop. Ah, fuck. Same Wayne. Tumblr. Oh my god. I'm gonna be using you religiously after I beat this next chapter of Deltarune. Also, this thing is very strong, so I'm wondering if it's a rare enemy spawn or if it's a mini boss that appears when you get to this part every time. Oh wait, I've already been here. Where am I going then? Do I actually need to leave and go back down to the docks, or did I just miss a door? Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. Aha! Nice. Let's see if I can figure it out. I like the lighting in the background of this level. Like this lantern, or this lamp on the wall. And how like it's brighter when you get closer to the sides. That's fun. I don't know. That's a neat detail. Ow. Stop. Nice. Level up. Is it Shio? Shio got Enchant Flare. I can now have fire attacks. Don't know if that's good or bad. Oh, wait. Did I go... Oh, do I need to go down? This is this room. Maybe we do need to go down to the docks then? I mean, that is what he said, but I kind of figured that, you know, the whole go to the top floor thing would take priority. There we go. There's a ship! He survived! So, where'd he go? Master Sakura isn't here. He must have left already. But I can go take a nap. Save the game. So... oops. Right. Let's forge that axe we got last time. Or that axe recipe we got. Boop. 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 We have so much electricity. We're gonna have close to 1,000. Electric stone. I'm gonna evolve my Pikachu with that. Golden Magatama. I have 999 electricity. I think that's the cap. I think I would have had more if I had used up some of it, or if it could go over 1,000. Okay, let's make a new axe and then throw it away immediately. I guess to be fair, I haven't actually tried using axes. Maybe I'll like them, but I'm just so used to the sword combat at this point. I just want to stick with that. Silver axe. Okay. Cool. Here's what I'll do. Is it stronger? Yeah, it actually is. An axe that's as deadly as it looks. Okay, you know what? I'll try it out. Did I sleep? I'm gonna sleep. And save. Boop. We're in the 40s now. We level up a lot in there. We got 3 level ups. Right. Let me take a break, and then we'll go back inside, I guess. Theory. Oh, Haito. Alright, we can go. Another door. Aha. Oh, it's just a save point. Oh, this is just somewhere you can go to save, I guess, before you get the boat unlocked. Kind of weird that it's out of the way, but it is what it is. Okay. Since the last time I felt like I get stuck in a loop, I'll try following the left wall this time and see if it gets us there. I also could have gotten distracted by something and gone in the wrong door. So sometimes with these games with random encounters, sometimes you just kind of forget which way you were going when the encounter ends. But we'll see. 4 parts. Pop, pop, pop. Die. Bop, 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 bop. I got an amulet. Wow. Might use that right now. I think I'll eat it now. Just so we can get up a couple floors before, you know, without getting too many encounters. Probably save that summon charm, and since we'll be doing nothing but Delta Rune for the next 3 days, if I happen to have some free time. Okay, following the left wall just makes me do a loop, so I'm going back to following the right wall. And we'll just, if we get in a loop doing that, we'll just have to skip certain doors or something. Anyway, if for some reason I get free time or I'm not just playing Delta Rune on my Switch, because I don't want to get ahead on the Switch. I want to have my first reactions be on stream. And I guess but also to be fair, I don't think I'm gonna have that much free time for the next 3 days that I could even get caught up in the first place. What if for some reason I did? I guess I could use the summon charm, do some grinding. Well, I'd probably just throw it on while I was more so grinding for whatchamacallit, materials, not so much experience. And we had a good run while it lasted. All right. Okay, this is a new room. I think I just went in the wrong thing last time because of a random encounter threw me off or something. Bow, 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 bow. Cool. And I know it's a new room because there's a chest over there that I never got. I'm generally pretty good about grabbing those in this game, just to see what they might have. Ow. Okay, I thought my swing would happen fast enough. Didn't I switch to the axe? Wait, am I crazy? I did. Why did it? Why am I still using the? Okay. Whatever. Okay, I just have the axe now. Nothing else. Okay, we're gonna see how the axe goes. It is stronger, but it's slow as balls. Okay. This thing would need to be like twice as strong as my sword to be worth it. Or for it to bypass the hole, you only damage the closest enemy thing that I talked about before. Actually, the axe probably is actually the best weapon for the boss fights where they have a lot of health and it's easy to have your weapon. God damn, like hitting this guy sucks with the axe. The ones where I can usually only get 1 or 2 hits in at a time anyway. It'll potentially slow the fight down even more, but if it's an axe with good durability and high damage, then, you know, I won't have to worry too much about it breaking, hopefully. Your potion. Let's see, let's go grab that chest while we're here. Ow, fuck. Cool. Alright, let's see. Blue flask. Electric stone. Ba 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 ba. Oh, one too many. Bam. Okay. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, nice. Up. Okay, I think that might be what I did last time, actually. We just need to make sure we're only taking the up route. Okay, I feel like we should go back to using the vortex to get through some of these fights faster. Until I run out, at least. Okay, I will go in this room though to see what's in here. I figured there'd be a chest or something. Oops. I wanted to do that after it started. Okay, well, that didn't help as much as I thought it would. It only killed one guy, and it wasn't even a tough one. Okay, back up. Okay. Rip. But that was on me, to be fair. I will not use it on these fights with lesser amounts of enemies, I think, just because it's not worth it. Oh my god. So many fucking electric bitches. Electriches. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I don't need to. Alright, bam! Electric stone. I can't even use any of this electric stuff, I'm pretty sure. We're at 987 with a cap of 999. Oh, it's this guy again. Okay, so you're not a secret boss, you're just a rare enemy. Counter. Okay, good start. Bam. Okay. Not too bad if I knock some damage off. Start. Vortex. Aqua Tornado. Which I have dubbed Vortex because I don't know, why not? Bam. Okay. It's my attack. I'm allowed to name it whatever I want. More games should do that, actually. They should, like, let you name your moves. Or at least, I mean, it's fine to have a default name, but, like, having the option to change it is cool, I think. Ow. Okay, rude. Alright, up we go. That's a save spot, which means that whatever's in this door is probably big. Save the game. Nice. Hello. Oh, not quite. Still gotta get at least a little bit to go. Interesting. Oh, here we go. There's the way up. Aha! Full heal. Okay. Squidward. Tentacles. Boop, boop, boop. Boom, boom, boom. Talking about rocks in regard to Pokemon. How does that stuff work? Like, do Pokemon not all evolve just when they level up? What? Oh, yeah. There's different ways to evolve some Pokemon. So to get a Haunter to evolve into Gengar, for instance, you have to trade it. That was the only real gimmick in Generation 1 was some Pokemon you had to be traded to evolve. And then oh, well, I guess the other gimmick, to be fair, is the stones. So, like, Pichu has the gimmick that it evolves into Pikachu when its friendship is at max. All Pokemon have a hidden friendship stat that goes up when they win battles or when you walk around with them. Things like that. And it drops when they faint in a battle or you use certain items on them. Magatama. Where the frick am I going? Maybe the down thing that I saw before actually is the way forward. Whoop. Friendship was a thing that was introduced in Generation 2. Pikachu does not evolve naturally by leveling up. It evolves whenever you use a Thunderstone. How do you know what Pokemon needs? You don't unless you look it up. or you just do it by accident. That is how Pokemon has always been, and I find it honestly to be the worst thing about Pokemon, and the only counter to that is the fact that Pokemon is so documented that you can look up basically anything you want to know. Generally, the best places to go are either Cerebi or Bulbapedia. But, yeah. Oh, we did make it. Okay. Also, different Pokemon evolve at different levels. So I think Dratini evolves into Dragonair at level 30, but Dragonair doesn't evolve into Dragonite until level 55, which, like, is super late in the game. Like, 50-something is when I'm battling. And honestly, if we're talking, like, Gen 1, I'm, like, level 40-something when I beat the Elite Four, generally. So, it's pretty crazy. I've heard that in, I think, Gen 5, I think it was, there's a bunch of Pokemon that got introduced in that gen, or at least a bunch compared to other gens, that don't evolve until like the 50s, and it's one of the biggest complaints about it. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Umbreon, Gen 2 introduced the day and night cycle. Umbreon you can only get Umbreon from leveling up Eevee at night when it has maximum friendship, and you can only get Espeon from doing the same thing during the day. Let's see. Some Pokemon need to be traded while holding a specific item to evolve. Some Pokemon have to level up while holding a specific item to evolve. There's some really weird ones that I can't think of off the top of my head, because I haven't played later gens. But like, if you want your Pokemon to evolve, sometimes you just have to look it up and make sure that you know how. The sucky thing about it was that in the early gens, generally Pokemon that evolved through stones and stuff and trading, a lot of them would stop learning moves once they leveled up or once they evolved. So it was actually bad to evolve them too early. Like, I think in Generation, or at least in Red and Blue, I think Raichu just stops learning moves after you evolve it. But they started like slowly making that less of a problem with every generation after. So yeah, I don't know. I would say at least 80% of Pokemon evolve just from leveling up, if not more. And to be fair, there's also Pokemon that just don't evolve. They're just one stage. So many items and things that do so much. I get why they don't explain everything since people know the franchise well, but God, it's very lost. Yeah, I mean, I think it's also one of those things where, like, I think newer players are intended to not know everything. It's supposed to feel like a huge, crazy adventure with so much going on, and when a Pokemon evolves in a weird way, it's supposed to be like a... I mean, and especially back when Pokemon started, before everyone knew everything, it was like the kind of stuff that you would figure out from hearing rumors on the playground. So it was a very community-driven experience in that way. Like a friend of a friend of a friend would hear from their brother, their older brother, that you had the trade Graveler to get Golem. But it would also get mixed in with fake rumors, like if you use strength on the truck next to the SSN, you'll get a Mew and things like that. So it felt like a very it was a much more wild, mysterious world in that sense, and I think that's the intended feeling you're expected to have. I don't think Game Freak wants you, especially on a first playthrough, to be looking up all the like stuff. I agree. I don't like how obtuse Pokemon often tries to be, and modern Pokemon is way more upfront about stuff than the early games. In Generation 1, you can't actually even check how strong moves are, even though all moves have their own unique power level. You just have to, like, figure it out yourself by using the move and just seeing that it does more damage, which sucks because sometimes you'll level up and it'll ask if you want to learn a move that's worse than the move you learned the last time you leveled up. So if you just delete the old move for the new one, you just now have a worse move. So it was pretty rough at first, in my opinion, and I don't think I would play Pokemon even 5% as much as I do now if I couldn't just look everything up whenever I wanted. I think it would just be annoying to go back to. Maro, what's the matter? Shh. To be fair, you can also do a full playthrough of a Pokemon game, not paying attention to anything except what's super effective and not very effective, and learning the type thing like that. Especially in the new games. Just, I'm going to throw out a fire type because my opponent's using a grass type, and I'm going to use a fire type move, and I win. It's kind of like... Or, really, I don't know if this is as viable. In the old games, in Gen 1 especially, I feel like this got less viable with each generation, in my opinion, actually. In Gen 1 especially, but I did it in Gen 1, 2, and 3 as a kid. You can just like only use your starter Pokemon and nothing else, and they'll just kind of level up enough that they can probably kill anything they come across, so long as you're just hitting with your strongest moves. So like Pokemon has a shit ton of crazy mechanics that aren't explained to you at all, but also its difficulty is easy enough that worst case scenario, if you get stuck, you can just go grind a few levels or catch a couple new Pokemon, and that'll be enough to get you through the next area. Sorry, Master Lubear. We haven't caught those 3 yet. They must still be somewhere in the fort, though. I'm sorry, sir, but I think that even if you did try... What are you thinking, sir?
Why are you in such a hurry? They're already in the fort, trapped like rats. We can catch them in one fell swoop.
That's true.
They must be getting tired running from our troops, so you can take the credit for their capture. That is my strategy.
Oh, Master Lubear, that's brilliant.
I know. So, what are we doing with these things?
Yes, we've already started moving them inside.
Good. Now, why don't we invite those drowned rats down here? It's not very nice to call me a rat.
Uh-oh. We've been found. What are we gonna do? Shio got so offended she had to say something. Honestly, that kind of reminds me of like, I feel like there was a level of like playing Pokemon when it was just the most popular thing ever when I was a kid, which I mean it kind of still is, to be fair, but where like I feel like there's probably a lot of people who didn't beat the games, they just liked walking around and just they would catch stuff, fight some trainers here and there, and they probably enjoyed talking about Pokemon with their friends more than they did playing it. And with like the card game, I had the cards and I quote unquote played the card game, but like no one I knew actually knew the rules. So we just kind of made them up. Some people did that with Yu-Gi-Oh, but I actually had an okay understanding of the rules as a kid, but that's because the show was actually about playing the card game. Although not like by the rules per se, so there were certain things that I had to figure out myself, but it helped. We gotta speak to them eventually. Come on.
I know those kids. The one with the guardian beast. She's the hero. She's the daughter of Mr. Hero. The other is the son of the man who couldn't become a craft lord. Ouch.
What did you say?
Ooh, struck a nerve, have I? That loser didn't have what it takes to be a craft lord, and instead, that hack chose to hide his shame and obsess over money. And oh, what a coincidence! He named his organization the Gold Guild. Sad. It's pathetic.
You shut up.
He came to me the other day and asked if I wanted to buy swords in bulk. At a serious discount, of course.
Did you buy them?
Yes, of course I did. Militaries don't arm themselves. With Shintetsu's swords and those from your father, I can't fail. I also have to thank you as well.
Curse you.
Hold on there. You'll be fighting my soldiers, not me. That's cowardly. Cowardly? No, it was just an ingenious strategy. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Bear! We won't let you kids get away. Bring it on. So angry. None of you will stand in my way. I won't be defeated anytime soon. Not until I kick your ass again. Hi, soldier man. Soldier man. If I go crazy, then will you still call me soldier man? Bro, you're hitting me for 90. You ain't got shit. Alright. I'm going to wreck you. Bam. Okay, well that was easy. Alright. Bear, get back here. I beat one craft lord, I can beat another. We both leveled up. Nice. He's strong. Retreat! He's strong, I'm the strong one. Of course I'm strong, imbeciles! The bear is just using you as his puppets. Righto. Get Luke Bear, we're going back to the docks. Yes. This way. Move it, they're coming up the stairs. Look, they're coming down the stairs. This isn't fun anymore. Coming. What are we gonna do? Shall we fight them? There's no time to deal with them. I'm gonna try and stop them here. Why don't you two try to find a secret passage or something? I know you're good at that. What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean, motherfucker? Calling me a coward? It's a weird thing to say while telling me to go fight the boss. Wow. Huh? If I use this pipe, we may be able to get down. Shio, we can probably get down from here. It'll be dangerous. It'll be okay. Hey, Varro, I found a way. Yeah? Yes, I'll go first. Let's go, Shio. Hey, wait! See, it was fine. Gotten out of there. Ever do anything dangerous like that again? Never. That's why they put the sword here. You're not really intended to find it then. You're supposed to use it now. I see. That makes way more sense. Okay, let's go catch Lou Bear. I'm gonna use a potion. Cap us off. So we have a couple I think we have 2 medkits, if I'm remembering right, which means we have 2 revives if I do die. Although I honestly would probably rather just reset, but more often than not, save them for like I don't know, at least next stream at the earliest, if not the stream after. Look, Varl is... Oh, Pryto. Don't worry, I can handle it from here by myself. Master Pryto, it's dangerous. Something horrible's in there. What?
Well, well, we meet again.
Master Lubert.
Damn useless soldiers, they couldn't even manage to beat these children.
I'm not a child. I'll be the next craft lord. Why are you doing this? This is madness. I thought all the craft lords were good people. You're really planning on allying yourself with the Deglains?
Ha! You're too soft-hearted, too innocent. The hero Shintetsu's daughter is just as ignorant as her father. Yes, this is a great opportunity. I'll teach you how strong a craft lord can be. Although, when the lesson's over, your spirit won't be in this world any longer.
Pryto, I'll take care of him. No, Varl, he's mine. Pryto. Okay, I understand. I'll let you beat this slimy creep. Rip his stupid eel mustache off.
Shut up, little boy.
You literally wanted your guards to keep me so you could diddle me, man. Dude, don't even deny it.
Black spirit, I summon thee from the nether dimension.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's what his spirit looks like.
Now then, I'm going to punish you one at a time.
Shut up. I won't be beaten by an evil old crab like you. Yeah, bitch. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. He's got a drill. He's got a drill. I'm trying to cast, but he won't let me. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright. I'm just gonna spam Aqua Tornado. Maybe I shouldn't actually spam it anymore after this. Okay, we'll just fight him now. I will do Enchant Aqua though, so we do more damage, and then I'll save my last spell for this fight for a healing spell. If I even need it, which I probably won't, let's be honest here. Uh-oh, what are you casting? Oh, he enchanted his thing with lightning. But he's dead, so it doesn't matter. Wow. Some craft lord. Didn't even give me enough experience to level up. Yes, I did it! Great job, Pryto, you won! Thanks, but you did a lot too.
No, I don't believe it. What happened? I'm a craft lord.
Stop making a fool of yourself, Master Lubert, said the person off screen. Hello. I figured it was either Sakura or the craft lord Ruby. Just who was trying to end his career as a craft lord and join the Deglains? Master Sakura. Master Sakura, inside it's... You noticed it too, didn't you? Yes, the thing inside there is something you're familiar with. Craft lord, more like creep lord. Got him. Fucking roasted. What is it? Oh, hold on, I gotta... Boop, boop, boop. Master Lubert, why don't you tell them yourself? Go on.
Very well. Listen closely, little one.
Don't call me that.
Inside the crate is a small part of the fire spirit. Parista, the holy spirit of the City of Swords.
What?
Deglea intends to use Parista's power to fight wars all across the world. They need this piece of flame for research and experimentation to see if Parista can be controlled.
And you were just gonna give it to them?
Yes, I was.
It's enough, Lubert. You're going on trial for this in Weistern. The remaining craft lords will determine your fate.
Did you also accuse Arexa of that?
You were the one who goaded Arexa into doing it.
Yes, I was. He performed his task very well. He was easily persuaded after I told him that he could have revenge for his sister's illness.
Don't insult Master Arexa.
Huh?
I said, don't insult Master Arexa. May have made some wrong choices, but Arexa was... He's still a hero to Ramari.
That's a profoundly moronic thing to say. A hero craft lord. There's no point. You can't make money being heroic for all the danger that would get you. Or for all that danger, what do you get? Fame? Ha! You can't spin that. No, Varl. Buddy, you dishonored my father, and Praeto's father, and Erexa as well. I understand, but still, stay back. Huh?
Rutro Raggy. Raw. What's going on? Ah!
Whoa! Watch out.
Oh my god. Fuck! The bear's fucking dead. He got crushed into nothing. Whoa, hey there. Hi. This is... Look out! Master Praeto! Are you okay? Sakura! Master Sakura, Varl! I'm okay. I twisted my ankle a little bit, but Sakura protected me and... I'm fine. That's my father's sword. Don't worry. This piece of holy fire from Parisa can't harm us as long as we have this sword. That's how it's supposed to go anyway. I'll finish him now. You guys stay away. You're hurt. You won't be able to fight. I'll do it, Master Sakura. Varl, you're injured too. You're not in great shape either. You just fought Master Lubear. He was pretty easy, actually. Don't be fools. We can get away. There's no way we'll be able to escape. We need to take this thing on here and now. It's also blocking the way to our ship. I'm gonna beat him. Alright, fucking get wrecked, Barista. Get triple tornadoed. What the fuck? I don't like anything that's going on there. I don't like your groin area like freaking out, shouting out at me like that. Alright, there's gonna be one of those fights where we gotta... Alright. Hit it a bunch. Ow. Alright. Bow. Ow, fuck. But it's not as bad as some of the other fights we've had with bosses that had a bunch of HP. Just hit hard though. I'm gonna go ahead and heal with our last cast. And we probably will need a second sword. But we should only need two. Ow. Oh god, that was close. Ow. Bam! Oh shit, wait, bam, there we go. Literally, if it could have survived for like 2 or 3 more hits, we wouldn't have even wasted the first sword. Bam, see, that's experience right there. 29,000. Amazing. Blazing ore. Weapon shard. I want to compliment you, but you were overconfident. Unfortunately, I beat it. What are you talking about? Don't fucking... I've had tougher fights on the way here. All right, let's be real. I don't have the time to lecture you here. Let's leave. 4 more soldiers arrive. Is the bear still alive? I don't know. I doubt it. I see. Okay, let's get going. We'll be able to escape in all the confusion here at the docks. Weistern. You both did well. It's regrettable what happened to Master Lubear, but nobody's secretly in league with the Declaims anymore. We can relax a little. Use this time to get rested. I was so proud when you guys challenged and fought Master Lubear for Erex's reputation. As Erex's friend, I want to thank you for standing up for his good name. Yes.
Don't mention it. By the way, what are we gonna do with Parista?
Don't concern yourself with that. The craft lords will take care of it. I see. That's all. Oh, and I'll be returning Master Shintetsu's sword to Lady Amorous. Do you think that's the right thing to do? Are you sure it's wise that my mother keeps the sword? Sure, I don't foresee any problems. Don't worry about it. Like I said, the craft lords are going to take care of this Parista issue. If you say so. Okay then, I guess I'll go home. See you, Praeto. See you later. It's nighttime. I think we got with Shio last time. Though at this point, I might just keep hanging out with Shio because I don't know how many nights we have left, and I don't think we're really gonna get any benefit from hanging out. If we got if every hangout with someone gave you some sort of benefit in the immediate sense, it might be more worth it. But so much is going on. I'm tired. You okay? You can't get to sleep, can you? Even though you're exhausted. Does it show? Can you really tell? Yes, because I'm always with you, Master Praeto. Yeah, I'll take a walk. Some fresh air will be good for me. Pretty soon I won't be able to take a walk whenever I feel like it. The semifinals are coming up soon. Shall we see the ocean, Shio? Yes, Master Praeto. You did a great job, Master Praeto. Well, I can't really be happy after all. Master Erexa and Master Lubair, two more craft lords, are gone. I wonder if Master Sakura can feel that he exacted Master Erexa's revenge. I don't know, but I'm sure about two things. One, Master Erexa left only his sorrow in this world. And two, my master, Master Praeto, has survived. Yeah. Master Praeto, why don't we go out tomorrow? Yeah, that could be a good idea. It's not good to worry so much. I have a place that I'd like us to go to. Where is it? It's a secret. Are we going or not? Yeah, sure. Thanks for caring so much about me. No problem. Actually, that's not the only reason. Here we go. It's a date. Shall we go, Master Praeto? Alright, let's move. Yeah, let's go. Squee! So, where are we going, Shio? Place that brings back a lot of good memories for me. Shio can't hear this talk. I'll say for her, I can give you all the benefits, even more benefits than anyone else can, even if they could. Yeah, that's fair. And since the characters all comment on what happened that specific day whenever you hang out with them, I feel like not just hanging out with Shio every single night, since, you know, she is basically the reason I played this game. Or she's the reason we're playing the game right now. I was going to play it eventually anyway, but specifically, she's the reason why I decided to start it during June. Feels like a waste not to get as much of her dialogue as we can. Master Praeto, this is the place. Here. Is this place filled with good memories for you? Yes, it is. Shintetsu and I used to forge swords here together. This place reminds me of Shintetsu very strongly. I see. Yes. As soon as Shio was born in Sapareth, Shio was summoned to Lindbaum. Oh, I see. You mean the spirit realm, Sapareth? I know that. It's a spirit realm, isn't it? That's what people call it. I was born in the light of Sapareth, then summoned to Wystern. It was 20 years before Master Praeto was born. When I was summoned, I was still inside my cocoon. A cocoon? She comes from a cocoon. It fits even more now. Come on, I mean, that's crazy. And the fact that I accidentally got her from the quiz that it makes you do at the start. I mean, come on. You can't make this stuff up. Moth Fairy confirmed.
My people are born from golden cocoons. The first person I saw after coming out from the cocoon was Shintetsu. Shintetsu was still a child then. His spirit brought me out of the cocoon.
So my father is Shio's father. Incorrect. Shio's old friend. So you and my father were childhood friends?
Yes. I watched Master Shintetsu grow up right before my eyes. Then I convinced myself that I could marry him someday. Master Shintetsu turned down my offer, though.
Ah, my father married my mother. That's why Shio doesn't like to talk to my mother. Wait, Shio, you mentioned it before.
You mean that Master Shintetsu promised that Shio would be Master Praito's wife?
Yes. Golden cocoons, I have golden blonde hair. Coincidence? I think not. Real.
I was lying.
What? A lie? You know, in hindsight, that's not very surprising. It would be kind of weird if our dad said that.
Yes, well, not a lie exactly. But it was a promise only in case of a baby boy. I never considered what to do if it was a baby girl.
And then Shio popped into existence and said, beggars can't be choosers. Give me a smooch. That was an irresponsible promise. Then I don't like any of these. But I'm definitely not saying the last one or the middle one, because those imply that we're not gonna get freaky style with Shio. So I guess we'll just be like, why would you lie to me? I already know why she lied, but I'm gonna say it anyway because it's the best option of these three shitty options. Why did you lie to me like that?
I'm terribly sorry.
Where's the let's get married? That's what I'm saying. Where's my oh well kind of type option?
I didn't mean to tell a lie. Praito.
Oh, well, I'm not really that angry with you. Okay, cool. So that was the closest we had to the I don't actually care. But why did you say that you were my fiance?
When I was summoned from Sapareth to Weistern for the second time, and you were standing right there, Master Praito. At first sight, I realized that I was born to protect you, not Shintetsu.
To protect me?
Yes. My people are born to act as protectors for one person, and one person only for all our lives.
Wow, they're literally from a civilization of yanderes. But look, it's not me.
You know what, Master Praito? You can tell who we will protect. You can tell by a glow that comes from the spirit. You can't see it, but it's plain as day to me. The gender doesn't matter.
Correct.
The only thing that matters is whether the spirit is glowing or not. That's it. Shintetsu's spirit glowed, so I protected him, and your own spirit glows even more.
Oh, his spirit was glowing because he was our dad, and she didn't realize that that's the reason why his spirit was glowing until she met us and realized that his spirit glowing was kind of just because he was fated to end up giving birth to us, I guess. Crazy.
I protected Shintetsu so that you, the one I'm truly meant to protect, could be born, and here you are.
My sexuality, whoever glows brightest to me, that's adorable. I cannot lie.
And of course, your spirit is still glowing brightly.
Shio. The blush.
So, that's why. I've always wanted to be with you, Master Praito. I just remembered what Shintetsu said. He mentioned something about a fiancé, and I jumped to conclusions. Terribly sorry. I'm so sorry, Praito.
Thank you, Shio.
What?
Thank you for telling me the truth.
Well,
I'm not so good at expressing my feelings, but I'll try my best. So, I appreciate that you'll stay to help me in the future, Shio.
Master Praito. Yes. Let's try harder together. Forever. I love you so much, Master Praito. Holy shit. We did it. I'm guessing that that is an optional thing that only happens if you spend enough time with her, so I'm glad we prioritized her enough to get it. It would have sucked if we missed it, because I just was like one hangout too short.
Hello, Praito. I will now inform you about your next opponent in the semifinal match. Your next opponent is Miss Sonnery,
Sonnery's my next opponent.
and will grant you a new key for proceeding to the semifinal match. Now you can go down into deeper levels of the labyrinth. Do your best, Praito. See you in the battle arena. Hello, Praito?
Yes, I'll do my best, thank you. The match with Sonnery has finally come. I was somehow hoping that I wouldn't have to compete against Varl or Sonnery. But I know that I was just avoiding the problem. I know I have to battle with all I have. But can I really fight them without hesitation? Master Praito? This isn't good. Hi. Sonnery? Why do you look so sad? Why didn't you come and see me if you were lonely? I could have comforted you. Yada yada daze. Good grief. The two routes to take this is to either have Praito Jojo posing, or to have Sonnery holding a football and Praito goes to kick it and misses. You know, your character has changed quite a bit, Sonnery. Yes, she has, and it's my job to comfort Master Praito. I almost said Miss Praito for some reason. Is that so? Well, never mind. I'm here to encourage you before our match. Huh? I bet you're puzzled because we're going to have a match. That's true. That's very true. Another point on the Sonnery has to die docket. I'll show you something that'll knock some sense back into you. Come to our master's room. I want him to see it too. Sonnery. Ah, what the fuck? Earthquake, right? That's the thing that's happening. Another earthquake. Go to my master's room, Shio. Alright, I'm gonna take a break before we head down to do that. And then we will spend the rest of the stream, I presume, doing labyrinth stuff, because we may as well get as deep into it as we can and whatnot. We're probably also going to get a new sword to make before the match. Yeah, BRB.
Oh, Haito. Okay. Let's go do this real quick. Spears, and then we'll go into the labyrinth. There you are, Prito. Oh shit. Thank you for the welcome back. Look at this very carefully.
Hey, Sonnery, when did you learn how to make a sword like this? This here's on par with the works of a craft lord. Simply impressive.
Ingenious.
Yeah, very much so.
Her work really might be as great as a craft lord's.
Seriously?
Yes. Once you've reached a certain level, one will craft a piece beyond their real ability from time to time.
I feel like that's kind of like, I'm assuming that's kind of like when you play an instrument and there's a song that is really hard, you usually can't get, but every now and then you'll play it and you'll do like really well playing along. But like only every once in a while you just have like a really good run of it.
But even so, Sonnery's craftsmanship is still remarkable.
That's right. I didn't want to hide this, so I decided to show you in advance.
This is really outstanding, but how did you...
Let's leave it at that, Master. All right, I'll be going now.
Prito,
I'll see you in the match. And you'd better wipe that sulking face off, or else.
But I don't get it. No matter how you think of it, her skills have improved way too fast.
Master, that's because she's a genius.
Yeah. Anyway, both Sonnery and you are in the same guild, the Silver Guild. Both you and Sonnery are our representatives, and I'll be happy and sad no matter who wins. In any case, you'll be needing a new technique strong enough to fight against that fine weapon.
It was really a great sword, but something was strange. I couldn't feel Sonnery's heart from that sword. I think it was influenced by Barista, but I guess we will physically find out. It's because I don't want to fight against her.
Hey, what are you thinking about?
Nothing really. I was just thinking about how good Sonnery's become.
This ain't good.
Huh?
I said your hammer ain't good enough for the match.
What?
Let me see. What's a good hammer for you? How about that old hammer Shintetsu used to use?
My father's? So that's what you meant, Master. Huh? I don't get it. My father's hammer has a sort of magical power or something?
yes, there is marvelous power in Master Shintetsu's hammer.
Yeah, something like that. That reliable tools to make them with, techniques are worth scrap. I assume Amorous has it. Go and get it.
Yes, Master. Let's hurry and go see my mother. These fucking earthquakes are happening all the freaking time. Another earthquake? Say, these earthquakes, could they be caused by Parista? That's what I assume. Did they take Land's anchor, Parista? She knows something she ain't telling us. Hi, Mom. Give me the hammer. Mother!
What is it, Prito?
Well... And then we told her. So that's the story. Mother, can I borrow Father's hammer?
I see.
Ron told you about it.
Pretty rare of him to give you such good advice.
Rare?
Yes, it's rare.
So, was his advice that good?
Yes, it is. Don't you agree, sweet Shio? Yes, it is.
It's very good advice, but the hammer is entrusted in Master Rondo's hands now. He told me he needed it to train the craft lords. The hammer that trains craft lords? That sounds special. Okay, then I'll go visit Master Rondo. Thanks, Mother. Fetch quest. Alright. Up we go. See the old man. Bop, 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 bop. Hi. Excuse me, Master Rondo. Go home. What did I do? That's so mean. I've no Uh, I have no business with the daughter of a dear friend whose spirit is as lacking as yours. Am I really that lacking? Yes, very much so. Come hither. I'll listen to what you have to say. Then you came for Shintetsu's hammer. Yes. I see, but do you really think you can handle Shintetsu's hammer, my dear Praito? What do you mean by that? I mean just what I said. Shintetsu's hammer draws out its wielder's powers, becoming a completely different hammer for each wielder. Does it mean it chooses its wielder? No, not quite so. Aren't I right, Shio? That is correct, Master. So... Mr. Rondo. Oh, Praito. Hello, Master Korin. What's wrong? I see you're puzzled. Does it show? So you can tell too, Master Korin. Yes, it's no wonder Sunry doesn't like it. No, for sure. She's really looking for... Alright, old man. Fucking keep out of it. She's really looking forward to the match with you. You shouldn't fall short of her expectations. Yeah. Excuse me, Praito. I must take my leave now. I've been summoned for an important matter. Yes, sir. I've already handed the hammer to Sakura. Go find him if you seek it. If he's not at home, he's probably at work. Yes, thank you very much. Or eating curry in the auditorium. Like a fucking freak. Man. There we go. Yeah. Righto. Why are you in here? Was anything wrong, Master Sakura? No, it's nothing. Never mind. Leave me outside and we can talk, okay? Yay, the cat's still hanging there. Why did you use that passage to sneak into the Craft Lord's private chambers? A lot of things happened. It was my secret passage whenever I needed to escape. Well, I guess there's a lot to being a Craft Lord, Master Sakura. Never mind. So, what brings you here? Actually... Let me guess. Confused because you're going to have a match with Sonori, correct? Well, even Master Sakura read my mind. Am I such a simpleton? Well... If you win the match, you're afraid she'll be hurt, but now you're not sure if you can even win. Yes, sir. Certainly. She's been improving dramatically, but... Even so, it's too quick. Do you think so? I've been watching her matches, and that's why I can say that. Oh, so there's a plot reason why we haven't been able to watch her matches. I guess they did say she knocked out her opponent in one hit. Maybe I should have thought that was weird. I guess I just assumed it was like the typical shonen style rival thing. There is a feeling of oddness in her fighting. I could even say it's tragic. Tragic? Yes, I can feel her desperate efforts, and it pains me. But unless you cross blades, you can never comprehend what is really driving her. What is she thinking? Is she in need of help, or only seeking a good fight? As a friend, a true friend of Sonori, you should find out what's on her mind. Do you think you could do that? That's the reason. That's why the master told me I had to borrow my father's hammer. I see. Then follow me. This is Master Shintetsu's hammer. Looks like a regular hammer, old and worn out too. Yes, it's an old, worn out hammer. Master Shintetsu had used it from his apprenticeship and kept using this until he forged the 3 swords. Can I try this? Of course you may. Oh my god, we actually get to see my dad? What the fuck? Father, this is your hammer. You used it until it wore out. You were forging weapons one by one with your heart. Anytime, anywhere, you devoted all your energy to forge the best weapons. That's your spirit. Now I see. Master Sakura, I'll give this hammer back to you. Did you find out what you needed? It's not the tools. The important thing is to put your soul into the weapon. Devote all of one's energy to make the best weapons. My father's hammer is surely in my heart. Now, I'm ready to welcome her with my best weapon. That's what I should do, isn't it? That's correct, right, Shio?
Yes, that's it.
All right, Praito. I'll see you in the battle arena. Yes. Let's hurry, Shio. We've got to get a technique from Master. Wow. It's not about the hammer in my hands, but the hammer in my heart. All right. Let's Gizzity go get that technique and see if I can make it now or if I'm going to have to make it later. Because if I can make it now and take it with me into the labyrinth, that would be nice. Just ease things up a bit. Master.
Aha, Praito. Looks like you found yourself again.
Thank you. I'm not worried anymore.
And how is Shintetsu's hammer?
I brought it with me right here.
Huh? Where?
Here, in my heart. Did I miss the point? Possibly. Well...
Praito, yeah, glad you said that. In your heart? Alright, you've earned this one. This weapon is the best match against Sonori's sword.
Thank you so much, Master. What's it gonna be? First, let's create materials, but we should skip out on anything that's electric focused. In fact, I probably should go see if I can sell that stuff for moolah. Alright, new sword type. Alright, the sword looked fiery, so I'm assuming it's gonna be a water-based sword. Messer blade. Blunt, but highly destructive sword. Interesting. Maybe not, because I did unlock a wind blade, but I wasn't using it because the problem with elemental weapons is that if something resists it, that sucks. But with non-elemental weapons, nothing has particular resistance. Lowers agility by 10. Does have better durability. It has really high defense. Oh shit, wait. Oh, never mind. Okay. Compared to this. 1 more defense. 8 more attack and 5 more durability, but drops agility. We'll try it out. See how I like it. Looks like it might be a longer sword. Oh wait, I can't take more than one end with me. Not that we're doing the match now. That'll probably be next stream of this, but still. Alright, let's go test this in the labyrinth. See how low of a floor we can get to. The Holy Spirit is supposed to be on floor 50, and we're almost at 40, so I don't really have much of the labyrinth left. We're at 31 with the teleporter, and I got down to like 33 or 34 before I had to turn back, so I wouldn't be surprised if I hit 40 on this rundown. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay. It's not like incredibly strong comparatively or anything. But I mean, a better sword is a better sword. My agility is high enough that I feel like it kind of makes up for the fact that it's a low agility sword. But I'm going to go back to using this to speed up fights. Where the frick? Oh, it's back this way, right? Now I remember. Alright. Wow. Level up. Let's save just because, I mean, why not? Alright, let's break some barrels. Heat sink. Oh shit. Should have stepped forward sooner. Would have actually killed. It's also interesting that we're immune to certain attacks, it seems. Or maybe all attacks even, while Aqua Tornado is active. Like if I walk forward while he's stabbing, it just won't hit me. Alright. A lot of the same enemy over and over, strangely enough. Also, I usually just stop doing it when we run out of Aqua Tornado, but I do have other moves that do magic damage instead of me actually having to attack. That I could swap in if we run out of Aqua Tornado. Aqua Tornado just is like, in my opinion, the best one. Since it knocks enemies into the air. And attack, it hits anything near us and a few steps ahead of us. It's a very, what's the word? The type of character, Zoner, it's like a character that's good at like mid-range stuff, I think, is what it kind of entails in fighting games. I don't know fighting game lingo that well. I don't play them very much. I think it's like short to mid-range characters that are good at like keeping you in a specific distance away from them so that they can best execute their moves. Is basically what I assume it means. Portable canteen. Okay, let's see. Did I never get this when I came down before? Flotsam potion. Red dragon. Hopefully it's weak to water. I'm gonna take that as a yes. Whoop. Ow, I'm too early. All it's doing is spitting fire at me. What a loser. Get a new attack, idiot. Blam. Let's see. Let us E. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Bonk. 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 There we go. Hiya. Perish. Oh, hey, you're new, I think. I didn't look at your name, though. Just a blue version of the Fire Mage. Ow. Die. We're not even on a new floor yet, and we're already getting new enemies. Mud Boxer. These guys resist water, which makes sense because mud is part water. Okay. Iron Giant. That's a good movie. I'm starting to introduce more and more of these fights where it's just a single enemy, but it's a strong one. Ow. Ow. Die. There's. Pop. Wonder how many floors down there are now. I guess I'll find out when I get to the next teleporter. Fuck you. Nice. Alright, bonk, 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 bonk. What's behind this door? 3 chests, probably. Oh, no, I was gonna say, probably all with potions. Material ore, Clotson potion, iron ore, cool. That's a throwback. We haven't had iron ore in a while. Nice. There's also feeling enemies we would have been fighting a long time ago, which is extra weird. Alright, these guys are resistant to my move anyway, so probably better to just fight them with sword. Ow. Nice. Mini fan. Flame mage. Okay. So not really any different. I think the red guys had a pretty similar name. Cool. Alright. Hey, there's a teleporter. Alright. We are on floor 37. We're almost at floor 40. Oops. My guess is that we have, I don't know, before the finals we'll get another to go lower. And then I'm guessing after the finals they'll let us go all the way down and it'll be the story thing to go down and beat Parista. Alright, let's go and rest up and stuff. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, I think that's everything that's not electric. Oh, iron ore is everything but electric. And martial ore is the same. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. We have a new axe? No. We get the next axe, I guess. Since we're currently going through the labyrinth, I wonder if it would be a bad idea to just make as many weapons as I could until I run out of materials. Just so at the end we will have made like a ton of new weapons. Ooh. Crusher axe. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. Calm down, me. Alright, cool. Next, maybe we can get all the axes learned and made. It's not like it really matters. I'm only using swords at this point, and have done so for basically the whole game. But, why not? Craft is literally in the name. Gothic Crusher. Interesting. Alright, we learned every axe available currently. New spear technique. What kind of wacky spears can we make? Alright, next is... looks like a jousting lance. Platinum lance. Cool. Spear used by knights. Neat. Alright. We can do at least one more, if not two. So, give me my... oh, that's all the lances. Never mind. Give me the new knuckle, then. I could very realistically, if I put in the time, craft every available weapon up to this point. Heavy iron fists. Cool. Honestly, I might be able to do all the knuckles while we're at it. I haven't really made many of the drills though, so there's no way I'm gonna have enough stuff to get through all the drills. Wop. Alright. Got some Freddy Krueger looking gloves this time. Golden claws. Never mind. It's more like Voldo or whatever their name is from Soul Calibur. So fine, you may not want to use them. Bow. All right. Give me another knuckle or a drill. Either or. Knuckle. Wee. You have the. Oh, I just realized each weapon has its own like gem or like material type, whatever. Because you get a crystal sword, you get a silver axe, you get the platinum lance, the gold knuckles. So there'll be one for the drill, but I don't know what it is. Horned knuckles. Shape is a call of the wild. It looks like a bull. Neat. All right. Let's see. Drill type. All right, we've crafted every available weapon for every type except for the drills. Bam. It's only the third one, so nothing special. Micro turbine. We could probably make a good like 3 or 4 more drills, honestly, since they're on the lower end. They won't really cost much. Drill. Alright, it would be nice if we could make it to like the material type thing, but I doubt we'll have enough for that. I'm gonna get low on a lot of stuff, but at least I'm also gonna get lowish or lower precision rotor. Maintains balance rotations. We're gonna at least use up a little bit of our electric material, which is like crazy high, still in the 800s. Alright, next drill. Maybe if I learn everything, I'll get a new special sword for it. New technique. It is the mining drill. Miner's drill modded to fit hands. Also, it seems like the drills use up more electric than anything else. Makes sense and is good because that'll help me drain all the electric we have. Alright, next. Type. Alright. Kilo turbine, well-balanced drill. Neat. We managed to get all the way up to the max drill. I may actually test it out a bit in the labyrinth to see how I like it. Let's see. It is the Mega Rotor drill with hardened drill head. Neat. Oop, oop. All right. Next. So many new creations today. All right. It is the... Giga Turbine. Fuel efficient drill. Wow. Fancy. We might only be able to craft one more drill. If that. But we can at least snag the technique worst case. Alright. Well, I think we have 2 drills left if we wanted to get the best one. So let's see if we can make this one. Yes. It is the Terra Rotor Silent Operation Drill. I think that's the one that goes with the like diamond, or not diamond, the material ones. Or maybe not. Maybe the next one is. It's not named after. I guess Terra is Earth, but that's kind of big. I don't know. We'll see whenever we make the next one. Which I might not be able to do, depending on how much wind it requires. Granted, I could go buy some fans to up our wind to enough. TBH. If I need it. I need 7 more wind. Fuck it. Why not? That's all I need. I may as well just go grab it real quick. Oh, got stuck on that guy. I do that a lot when I come through here. Buy. Onihibachi. Interesting. Large fan. Alright, we'll buy... I'm not gonna need both of them, but I'll buy 2. Since wind is currently what I'm the lowest on right now. Alright. Let's see. Okay, materials, item. Large fan. Alright. Great weapon. Oh, wait, no. There we go. Alright. Bam. It is the... Rocket Drill. Interesting. Super fast drill. How is it, like, stat-wise compared to my sword? It has higher durability, defense, and attack, but lower agility, or the same agility, which this is a low agility sword, so. And this is a super fast drill, so this is a high agility drill and it matching with a low agility sword. Interesting. I might try it out. I won't equip it right now, but I'll probably try it out. I'm gonna go see what Braun says, because we should have all the stuff he can teach us. Are there any techniques I can teach you right now? Cool, we did it. Wow. I'm sure we'll get at least one of each type after doing the semifinal. And again, before the final run to the boss. Final boss, I should say. Okay, well, I guess I'll stop there, because I don't want to like start doing the dungeon for like, or the labyrinth for like 5 minutes and then stop. So we will pick up here Sunday. The next 3 days are going to be Deltarune, Chapter 5. If we don't beat it by this time, or we don't beat, yeah, we're not finished with Chapter 5 by this time on Friday, I'm just going to go late. But if we do finish it by then and I don't go late, then we will be doing My Little Pony Adventures Magic Season 6 in the Discord. half an hour from now, but on Friday. And yeah, let's see, BPR, the following of artiste, very cool, very epic. And here is the raid message if anyone wants to join for that. And I'm gonna go see who all is streaming that we could possibly raid into. I don't remember who I rated recently. Wait, Ringo's streaming. Guess we could maybe raid Ringo. I haven't rated them in a while, so I think I will do that. Cool. Alright, thanks for coming out. Have a good day, good night, whatever it is for you, and I will see you in the next stream. Mwah.